Get to the chopper!
Yes, we're joined by the mustache and the man himself, Jayden Sharp, my friend. Thanks for coming on.
That's all right, mate. It must have been a long time coming. See, I must be that far down the list then, mate.
Well, that's it, mate. I feel like you've been on the show already. Your name comes up a lot on the show. I feel like we've done this before.
Yeah, a few people are just a bit jealous about the mustache. That's what it is.
He's back on, bit of retribution. No, we waited because, mate, you were out for a while. We wanted to wait till you got into your footy so we could talk a bit about that as well, mate.
Yeah.
Now, I guess tell us about it. Like, late last year, you signed for the Mendi Blackhawks. Why did you sign here, mate? What was the go behind that?
I really just wanted a bit of change of pace, whatever. I was on the Gold Coast. I wasn't too happy with the footy down there and whatnot. I was a bit more of a fringe player at Burleigh when I was there and thought I wanted to play a bit more full-time. My roommate at the moment, he knew Happy and stuff and gave me his number and I give him a text. Yeah, so that's kind of how it all come apart. But I think he was just a bit lonely. He doesn't have many friends up here, old Tyson.
Yeah, right. Well, mate, you came here having a good pre-season, but it sort of all went a little bit pear-shaped. Pretty late in pre-season too, right?
Yeah, week before our first trial game, I ruptured my pec in the gym. Strico told me to put a bit more weight on the bar, and next minute, the old pec went. But coming probably a bit unfit to pre-season, probably didn't take it as serious as I probably should have. And Lee, Strico, all them boys, for about 4 months just flogged me. Big J, Jay off the off-feet con, got me good on the one-arm skier.
Bit of a blessing in disguise, What was it like, sort of rehabbing? I know there's a couple of injured blokes, but a lot of the time there's sort of not too many blokes around you. What's it like? You're doing your thing while all the boys are out there training and playing each week.
Oh, that's a bit of especially for the first 6 weeks when you're in the sling, because then you can't run, can't go on the field, can't wear any footy boots, whatever. Yeah, it gets in your head a bit, and so you're watching all the boys and you're just going, oh, I want to be out there, whatnot. But after that 6 week period, it was kind of good. All the boys got around me when I got out in the field, having a big cheer and saying he's on the field, all that stuff. And yeah, it was good. I got tired of answering how much longer till you're back. That's for sure. That many boys cared, so it was good.
Yeah, I could see that when you finally got to make your debut. It was a big cheer. But how was it, mate? And you've been playing for a few weeks now. How's it been going?
Yeah, good. We've had a couple wins, couple losses, and especially learning off people like Jimmy and Butsy and all them boys that are kind of veterans and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
What about in terms of your match fitness? Did it take a little while to get up to speed and like build your minutes, I guess?
Still not even there yet, I don't think. I can run well, but I can't. When I'm doing back-to-back efforts, I'm kind of struggling a bit.
Don't be saying that, mate. We'll have you back in the gym tonight.
Yeah, no, I think they do.
Yeah, but you're enjoying it, mate. You're enjoying finally, being in that team and being in there week to week.
Yeah, loving it. Like being around all the boys, like we all get around each other and we're always happy and ready to play. And it's a good vibe and a good culture here to be a part of.
What, I guess, do you see your role in the team?
Just run and tackle.
Yeah.
That's all my job is.
You do a little bit of ball playing, but right?
I do, but not if Butsy's out there, I leave it to him.
Yeah.
The international halfback, so I'll leave him to do that. I'll leave it to Butsy in the game, but at training I'll do a bit more just in case.
Well, obviously we didn't have any action on the weekend, a competition bye for yourself. Did you enjoy that bye? You just got back out there. Were you keen to keep sort of playing on?
I was probably keen to keep playing sort of thing. I would have been happy to keep playing for the rest of the year and no more byes, but that's all good. I think it would have been good. We kind of had a bit more of a roll on against one of the top teams and whatnot, so I think it would have probably been good to keep going and build from that, but I don't think the bye would have slowed us down too much, hopefully.
Yeah, well, you're back in action this week. And when you were back on the field, actually, the Q Cup commentators, they have loved having you out there. I mean, they mention your playing ability a little bit, but it's all about the mustache. They're talking GOAT. They're talking number one in the competition. Just tell us a little about this little lip business here. Is it a wash and wear? What do we do for this?
No, it's a year-round thing. So I look too much like I'm 12 if I don't have one. I look a bit young, so I normally keep it on there to fool a couple of people. So it takes a lot of work though to keep this fresh and this good, but. Well, as you can tell, a lot better than some people's in the team.
Yeah, 100% best in the club, right?
Oh yeah, don't want to point any fingers, but definitely better than Brownie's, that's for sure.
And Jake Riley, he's just like a mini version of that, isn't it?
But Brownie's still 28 and he still can't grow a proper mustache.
He did say he was coming on to get some retribution today, guys. Yeah. Now, mate, we're playing in Mount Isa this weekend for country round, heading out west, taking on the Tigers on Saturday. do you know much about Mount Isa?
I know it's a mining town, and that's about it, actually. I haven't heard too much about it.
Yeah, well, I can tell you it's west. It's very west. In fact, it's about 10 hours driving,
Wow.
so I think the boys are on the plane, thank
I
God.
hope so.
10-hour bus trip with Sharpie, I imagine that'd be fun.
Oh, I don't shut up at the best of times. Not for a 10-hour bus trip.
Little flight, much easier. Now, I do know also that we had some staff members heading out west already last week, doing some clinics with some juniors out there, and I think there's going to be a few more sort of heading right into the heart of Mount Isa this week in the lead up to the game. But country round on Saturday, taking on the Tigers, a massive game. We could finish country round in the top 8 if we win. The Tigers, I think, pretty much have to win every game to have any hopes of the final. So I'm guessing, they'll be desperate this weekend.
Yeah, 100%. It's that gritty time of the year. Well, we need the win. They need the win. We beat them last time, so hopefully we can kind of do the same sort of thing. I think we're feeling pretty good. I think we're feeling pretty confident, which is good. Yeah, we had that little period for that 2 weeks that we weren't too great in, and then we come out against, I think it was Toowoomba, and kind of turned it up a bit, and then Burleigh turned it up a bit more and whatnot. We'll be up there by the end of the year. We'll be in the semis, I'm nearly guaranteed, I reckon.
I like that confidence. Yeah. I love that confidence. Now, you talked about beating the Tigers earlier this year. Obviously, you weren't playing. Hodjo had a great game, couple of try assists, some damaging runs out of dummy half. I would ask for your opinion on that game, because usually you come to, when you were injured, you were here at all the home games. In the locker room, not quite in the locker room, he was actually in the crowd singing to you tins. We've got proof of that on camera.
We won't talk about that. We won't talk about that.
But that game you actually missed it because you were on the comeback trail through the local league.
I think that was my first game back playing footy this year, so yeah, I didn't actually get to have a watch of it.
Yeah, well, we mentioned the local league. We're going to finish the show on it. We will get to your mighty crushes in a minute. But a few of the boys decided not to have the weekend off. Dudley Dottoy didn't. Fresh off, scoring 2 tries against the Bears. He turned out for the Roosters in Ayr, where he scored another brace for Burdekin. But Charters Towers took the 2 points. Jake Burke also scored a try in the Miners' 32-26 victory. A couple of our boys there doing well.
Yeah. They must be paying a fair bit of money out on those farming towns.
Yeah, those 2 clubs. In other results, Tyrese Woods crossed for Centrals, but the Tigers were tamed by Brothers, 22-16. That one finished. The other 2 games were both blowouts. Souths down Western Lions 40-18. And as we alluded to, your boy Sharpie, Herbert River, a nice 34-10 triumph over Norths at Peggy Banfield Park, mate. Any love for the River?
Yeah, a lot of love. They picked me up to come there this year, so I was always... I was a bit surprised, actually. I didn't think anyone would want me.
What's it like, mate, going back to those local league clubs? They sort of look after you?
Yeah, no, they're good. Actually, I had one of the boys text me today, having a chat to me and stuff, and so we're going to go play some golf soon. So
lovely. And a club like Herbert River, I imagine they keep you very well hydrated after the game as well?
Yeah. No, not at all. Just waters after the game.
Well, they're in action again this weekend. They'll host Centrals. Brothers battle the Lions, while the Devils host Burdekin. The Miners and Bulls both have byes. Speaking of byes, it's time for us to say goodbye. But mate, 1, thanks for coming on the show. 2, did you need to just fire off any more shots before you leave?
No, I'll leave that for Browdy next time he's talking. I'm sure he has some plenty to say.
Well, mate, yeah, thanks for coming on. Good luck on the weekend. Enjoy Mount Isa, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Maybe get a try and get off the nudie run?
Oh, I doubt it. No, the front rows don't score much around here.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week. In the meantime, jump on our socials and on our website to keep up to date with all your latest black and green information.